Hello there! Today I'd like to try something different for this update on Space Soviets. I'll of course still be posting the updates on Nintendo Age, but I feel it's gonna be better if I just speak over the video in order to showcase the updates I've made to the game this time. So, first things first, I'd like to show you the title screen which has been implemented to the game. After this wonderful copyright screen, here's our first glance at the space and the Ruskies, which should come as soon as I finish the platforming engine for the planets you'll be visiting in the game. As you can see, I also added a high score screen with an effect I made with some sine and cosine tables generated from a Python script I made. Anyway, as for the game itself, I have made a few improvements to the engine itself during the 3 weeks since I last posted an update about this game. For example, the ladders do not work as intended, although as you can see in the video, I prefer jumping on and off of them to get to high ground faster. But one trick I've used for these, and you can see it in this footage, where I go to that cloud with lots of money, was to bank switch the character's graphics to the assault rifle wheeling graphics, which will be used as soon as I implement different weapons in the game. The CHR bank also happens to contain the ladder climbing graphics due to the walking animation, with no weapons, containing in fact all punch and sword attack graphics. The other much more important feature I've implemented is character spawning. It uses 4 pointers for top, bottom, left, and right spawning. I've also added a feature to my sprite routines, where if any objects go off the screen, they are kept somewhat alive, even when off the screen. I didn't use it in my older platforming project, Brony Blaster, as it only scrolled left and right. And while Brony Blaster had some spawning issues due to it, I don't think it would be as noticeable on Brony Blaster as it would be on a game scrolling in all 4 directions like Space Soviets. You can kinda see this on the character spawning on that tree, although it should be much more noticeable when I implement actual enemies. One last thing that you really cannot see in this footage, except for the time where I actually show it, is the optimizations I've made to the engine. Even though I've added a lot more features since the old version, where I took this screenshot, you can see major improvements I've made to the runtime since. Mostly old and efficient routines that just needed a rewrite, but also a few 6502 tricks with lots of register transfers and illegal opcodes for those that even understand what that means, where I actually use this to save some cycles and some bytes. So that's about all the updates I've made for today. Next time I should hopefully add enemies and ways to defeat them, like the aforementioned weapons. If you like this video and want to see more NES development stuff, be sure to like, share, comment, and even subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on another video. Thanks for following the development of Space Soviets, and this is Vectrex signing out.